Footballers that nearly went homeless. Being paid millions to play the sport you love is truly a dream come true, but sustaining a life of luxury is tough for footballers as they retire. As per reports by Ex-Pro, 3 out of every 5 Premier League players declare bankruptcy after retirement. So here we're looking at some of the most high-profile players that almost went homeless due to their humongous debts. Royston Drenthe. As a teenager, earning a move to Real Madrid was a dream come true for Royston Drenthe, but his career truly got derailed after that. From spells at Reading and Everton to failed attempts at music and acting, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Drenthe has revealed that he lost $3.2 million earned from his promising career. Naturally, the former Everton player was declared bankrupt a couple of years ago. It seems like all is not well for the Holland footballer recently. The 35-year-old is now playing with a Spanish division club, Racing Murcia. Ronaldinho. Few players have enjoyed a career as glorious as that of Ronaldinho, but he also ran into trouble with his finances. A substantial construction fine crippled the finances of a man known for his partying. A spell in jail for carrying false passports reportedly left him with just $6 in his accounts. Thankfully, he has gotten back on track, playing in several exhibition tournaments around the world. Eric Djemba-Djemba. Eric Djemba-Djemba is a classic example of how not to handle your money. After flopping at Man United, he moved to Birmingham in a bid to rescue his career, but his finances led to his career ending up a major disappointment. At one point, he had 30 bank accounts and 10 4x4s, much more than he would have ever needed. But he had to declare bankruptcy in 2008 and lost a major bunch of his assets. After that, the Cameroonian footballer tried to bring stability to his life by playing in the Indian Super League for some time. However, in his last match, he only played in front of 88 fans in a Swiss 5th-tier division. Paul Merson. The Jolly Soccer Saturday pundit was an Arsenal great in his heyday and continues to entertain fans with his hilarious takes on football. Unfortunately for him, he has been an avid gambling addict, and during the COVID lockdown, he relapsed in a truly horrific fashion. At his lowest point, he lost around £7 million to gambling during the lockdown. He was close to killing himself as he almost lost everything he owned. Thankfully, he found a creative solution to this and now gets an allowance from his wife and can only spend that much in a month. Keith Gillespie. In another sad story, Keith Gillespie also couldn't shake off his gambling addiction and went bankrupt in 2010. After scarcely appearing for Manchester United, Keith had 2 fruitful Premier League spells at Newcastle United and Blackburn Rovers. But around that time, he also fell victim to the addictive world of gambling, reportedly blowing around £7 million in the process. Quite similar to Paul Merson, isn't it? Besides that, he also lost money in property and film schemes, leaving him bankrupt. Eventually, he saw the funny side of it, authoring the book, How Not to Be a Football Millionaire. David James. David James is one of the greatest English goalkeepers of the past 2 decades. However, life changed for the former England international after his divorce in 2005. Despite being one of the highest-paid players in the Premier League, James struggled to pay off debts. The debts continued to decrease until he declared bankruptcy in 2014. However, all is well for the former Portsmouth keeper, as he is currently a pundit on BT Sports. Asamoah Gyan. Ghana's hero from 2010 did not have as fulfilling a career as the World Cup promised. He did have a Rolls-Royce and a $227k per week contract in China, but he lost it all amidst a family fallout back home. He had just £600 left in his pocket back in 2018. These days, he has delved into the world of punditry after last playing for Legon Cities in Ghana. Final word. Most players on this list did not have a lack of money, but suffered from a lack of planning and self-control. Considering how short a footballer's shelf life is, they should plan for their life post-retirement and be smart with their spending, and it is something that many footballers struggle with. If you liked my video, then join my channel by subscribing. It makes my day. See you on the next video.